Hey y'all, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So, right quick, I have my other content plugs and stuff like that. You can go ahead and skip 20-30 seconds from now, if you don't care about that. But I do have a Patreon. A Patreon which I tell stories in. Stories complete with sound effects, music. It's a good time, and also a good way to support the channel and the content that I create. I also take commissions of any kind. Any kind of voice-related stuff, including spicy. So, you can DM me on Instagram for those commissions. And you can also check out, the random stuff that I post there as well. So, let's get talking Warframe. This is Steel Path. And I was in a rather laggy match, and then also Twitch was acting up. I think I need to reset my internet. It's been on for a couple days. And the reason I mention that is because I had recorded 25 minutes of content. I had, and then it just got horribly choppy. And I put the stream into a YouTube video. And, well, you know what happens whenever Twitch gets choppy. Any kind of streaming does. It just looks awful, and all you see is a bunch of messed up colors all jammed together, and the pixels are just slowly dying. You can't make anything out. So, I had to cut out a lot. Now, this video is about, 14-15 minutes long? And I recorded for 25 minutes. Yeah, I had to cut out 10 minutes worth of content from 25 to 15. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to go ahead and re-record for YouTube, because I'm on a tighter schedule today. But this is still absolutely usable and still fun. I did enjoy myself despite the stream not enjoying life at all, apparently. But I was tearing things up. And as I mentioned, the game that I was actually in itself was laggy. So I would just be standing there for a couple of seconds, holding down the trigger on my Tenet Glaxion, and nothing would happen. Just waiting a couple seconds, and then BAM! Everything dies. So, it just is what it is. But I had a good and a solid group, so I was like, you know what? Even though it's a little bit laggy, this is a good public match. It's a good public match. These guys are chill, they can take care of themselves, they know what they're doing, and I don't have to worry about carrying or anything like that. I can just have fun alongside them. So I decided to go ahead and just stay in there. Because sometimes you come across, like, just, kind of folks, you know what I'm saying? So, this was actually really nice. Nobody was toxic, nobody was causing any issues, nobody was, killing all of the enemies before they got corrupted. Everybody was just doing what they were supposed to. Also, this GhoulSaw, I'm leveling it up, right? I didn't actually put that much into it, and these are Steel Path Murmur. And I was actually doing enough damage with the dot to see on them. And this is Steel Path. Okay, it's a Steel Path Fissure mission. And, maybe the GhoulSaw is slept on. I think I am actually going to make a build about it, to be honest, because that's kind of impressive. It really does not have that many mods on it at all. And for it to do noticeable damage to Steel Path anything, especially the Murmur, whose only real weakness is radiation. I mean, I guess, yeah, kind of slash and heat, but still, with barely any mods, that's impressive. So, look out for that. I don't know when that build video is going to come out, because I also have to learn the weapon and see if there's any interesting quirks, or any weird, funky mechanics that don't work as intended, but do still work, just in a very odd way. I do want to build that thing, because, I mean, it's so fun to just ride around, like, it's fun. It's just a really fun thing to do. Also, somebody was using Gara in here, which I was like, fuck yeah, baby! God, yeah. I mainly use, Volt and Gara. Oh, excuse me. I did want to try Nidus. I played with Soren a little bit, and obviously she's an overpowered frame. Just complete map wipe all the time, right? And that's fine. But she didn't quite fit my playstyle. So, I'm gonna try Nidus at some point, and if I like him, I'll build him out. Horror is fun. I did enjoy Horror. But, yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of starting to branch out a little bit. Because Gara was really fun, and I stuck with Volt for the longest time, because, you know, I love electricity, and I like that he can do anything and everything. And I don't have to switch out a whole bunch of stuff just to be able to complete a different mission, right? So, it's nice. It's very nice. And same thing with Gara. Gara, just straight up. You build her out, you don't have to build her for any specific mission types or change anything out. You build her with a good build, and she just wrecks. She just annihilates, and I love that. I love that. But I'm not sure what other frame to try in addition to Nidus, which I do have, by the way. I don't have to farm him. I do have Nidus Prime, I just have not built him at all or tested him. But he does look very fun. He looks very fun. Yeah, so I look forward to that. I especially look forward to building out this GhoulSaw, though. I actually want to make it, like, really good. I'm not certain how, yet, but it doesn't really have good, crit chance. It does, however, have a decent status chance. And that is good. That is good, and I can work with that. And if anything, I honestly would rather have, like, if I had to choose, especially for scaling into higher level stuff, I would definitely choose status over crit. Definitely. Definitely. Because with crit, you know, you can do a lot of damage, and that's great. That is so great, right? And it's all up front, it's nasty, and your dot scales off of how much damage you do, and it's just very good. But if you have crit with no status, that's where you start running into some issues, and it's kind of a problem, because for much higher level stuff you desperately need dot, so heat, slash, you know, armor strip, or something. You have to have something for higher level steel path, you do. But I'm sure there are ways around it, you know. Like, you know, Hunter Munitions is one. If you have a terrible status chance, you can always have slash via Hunter Munitions if you have a large crit chance. So, you know, there are ways around it. Definitely. But one thing that I have to say is that I am very much looking forward to this skin that Volt is going to get. That helmet looks so cool, man. Those horns, and then the Ember heirloom crown that we got. Oh my gosh. My fashion is about to pop off, alright? My fashion is about to just soar. Oh, those big, huge, meaty horns. Underneath that awesome crown? Oh, he's gonna look so cool. I may or may not change his shoulder pads, but I'm definitely gonna try that out. I don't know, like, how it's gonna be, how expensive it's gonna be, with, you know, hopefully it'll be platinum, right? That, like the heirloom skin, you'll be able to buy the Volt skin with platinum and money. Because if not, that would really suck, because I got a decent package of platinum recently, from one of those little coupons, right? Because I got tired, you know, I got sick and tired of having to farm for plat. So I was like, let's just get this, and I don't have to deal with that for a while. So boring, repetitious, and just annoying, right? So I didn't want to. I like doing relic missions, and yeah, you know, that's part of platforming, but what I do for more plat, it's just, ugh. You know, you need a break. You definitely need a break, especially from the highly repetitious stuff. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. And another thing that I'll touch on briefly is that I had no idea how many toxic Volt mains there were. Like, when I started playing again, when I started picking this game up again, seriously, I had no idea. And, you know, sometimes I'll go to Reddit or the wiki or other things for information about Warframe, right? And apparently, yeah, there's like a lot of toxic Volts out there. And, you know, Sarens and other stuff, but I was just like, golly, really? Ugh. Giving Volt mains a bad name. As you already know, I am not super meta, super strict, you know, douchebag, like if you don't do everything perfect, you're a horrible player. Like, I'm nowhere near that. And you guys know it. I mean, my first build was of the Twin Crocs. Those are very much as not meta as you can get. And they require so much investment. If you want to do DPS, as primers, they don't really hardly take any investment that much. But as actual damage dealers, they take a lot. And then the Prisma Gorgon also is not meta. Like, these are the weapons that I use, that I enjoy. So, being one of those, like, you know, Reddit mod basement dwellers that are just like,
well, actually, you're nowhere near my level.
You know, just trash-talking everybody. I had no idea. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. It does. But, I mean, nobody's ever immediately assumed that I was going to be a horrible person just because they see, you know, a Vault Electrolysis did. So, that's good. Because that's another thing you'd have to worry about, right? Like, if you pick a class or if you pick anything that is a part of a group where there's a lot of terrible people in it, a lot of the time you're immediately assumed to be like them. But that's not the case with Warframe. I'm very, very surprised. Because almost anywhere else you would just get dumped on. But, yeah, nobody says anything. I mean, unless you start something first, which is great, and I love it. I love this community, man. I really do. The friendliest and the most chill community that I've come across so far. And of course, you know, it has its bad parts, it does. But which community doesn't, right? I'm saying, of the ones that I've been in, the Gears, the COD, like, communities, other MMORPG communities, yeah, this is definitely the most chill. By a long shot. By a long shot. So, it's really nice. I appreciate you guys. You know, y'all that like my videos as well as the Warframe community. Oh, by the way, yeah, my interest has been rather piqued by Space Marine 2. I want to get it. I really do. I don't know when I'm going to, and I don't know if I'll actually make videos about it, but Warframe will always be my main game. I definitely do want to play that because, other than Gears, nothing really satisfies that itch, you know? In the way that Gears of War and Mortal Kombat and, well, now, this game, Space Marine 2 can. So I'd really like to play it. But yeah, let me know what you guys are excited about as far as content coming up for Warframe is. You excited for the Komai, the blah blah stuff? I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I wonder what those 5 fates are really even about. Definitely excited for the skin. Anyway, you guys have a good day. May RNG be in your favor. And much love from a crazy Volt.